Enter the mesmerizing realm of ancient Egypt, where gods and goddesses guard extraordinary secrets. From Ra's nightly journey to the underworld, to Anubis assessing hearts, we'll delve into the enigmatic world of Egyptian gods. Let's embark on this captivating expedition through the particular traits of these mythical deities. When it comes to ancient mythology, few civilizations capture the imagination quite like Egypt. The rich tapestry of ancient gods and goddesses proves to us a fascinating tales of power, intrigue, and mysticism. Let's delve into the strange traits of Egyptian gods, shedding light on their extraordinary characteristics and exploring the reasons behind their unique depictions. Number 9. Ra, the sun god. Let's begin with Ra, the powerful and revered god of the sun. Ra was depicted as a falcon-headed deity, representing his association with the sky. However, his strangest traits lie in his daily journey across the heavens. According to Egyptian mythology, Ra sailed through the sky during the day in a solar boat, only to descend into the underworld at night. This peculiar trait raises the question about the nature of the sun and its relation to the underworld. How did the ancient Egyptians reconcile the sun's disappearance at night with their belief in the divine? Number 8. Anubis, the jackal god. Anubis, the god of embalming in the afterlife, was often depicted with the head of a jackal. The association with the jackal stems from the animal's connection to cemeteries and its role in scavenging. But what makes Anubis truly intriguing is his role as the guardian of the scales of judgment. In the afterlife, Anubis weighed the hearts of the deceased against the feather of Ma'at, the goddess of truth. If the heart was heavier than the feather, it was devoured by a monstrous creature. This concept raises intriguing questions about the Egyptian understanding of morality and the consequences of one's actions in the afterlife. Number 7. Bastet, the feline goddess. Bastet, the goddess of home, fertility, and protection, was often depicted as a lioness or a domestic cat. Her feline traits hint at her connection to both the wild and domestic realms. However, what sets Bastet apart is her association with music and dancing. Egyptians believed that Bastet's music and dance could ward off evil spirits and bring joy to their lives. This raises the question of why music and dance were attributed to a feline goddess. Did the Egyptians see a connection between the graceful movements of a cat and the mesmerizing power of music? Before we move on ahead, I'd love to ask which strange trait surprises you the most. Like, comment, and subscribe to join the discussion and never miss an episode. Subscribe now for exclusive access to the strange journey of Egyptian gods and join us on this captivating journey. Diving back into where we left. Number 6. Thoth, the ibis-headed god. Thoth, the god of wisdom and writing, possessed one of the most unusual animal-human combinations. He was depicted with the head of an ibis, a long-billed bird. The ibis was associated with wisdom due to its keen observation skills and the belief that it possessed knowledge of the cycles of the moon. Thoth's connection to writing and wisdom raises an intriguing question. Did the ancient Egyptians see a connection between the ibis's long beak and the act of writing, as if the pen itself held the power of knowledge? Number 5. Sobek, the crocodile god. Sobek, the god of fertility and the Nile, was depicted as a man with the head of a crocodile. His association with crocodiles isn't surprising, given their presence in the Nile River. However, the strange trait of Sobek lies in his connection to fertility. Egyptians believed that Sobek's ferocity and power could be harnessed to ensure bountiful crops and fertility. This raises a thought-provoking question though. What qualities did the ancient Egyptians see in crocodiles that made them the symbol of fertility and abundance? Number 4. Hathor, the cow goddess. Hathor, the goddess of love, beauty, and motherhood, was often depicted as a woman with the ears of a cow or as a full cow. Her cow-like traits reflect her association with fertility and nurturing. However, Hathor also possesses a rather peculiar trait. She was known as the mistress of drunkenness. Egyptians believed that Hathor invented beer and that she could bring joy and ecstasy through its consumption. This raises an intriguing question. Why did the ancient Egyptians attribute the invention of beer and the state of intoxication to a goddess associated with love and motherhood? Now time for some laughter. Why did Ra carry an umbrella? Because even gods need some shade. Share your best Egyptian-themed jokes in the comment section below. Let's have a giggle together. Number 3. Amit. Famously known as the Devourer of the Dead, is a formidable entity that one hopes to avoid encountering in the afterlife. Although not actively worshipped, Amit instilled fear in the hearts of ancient Egyptians. This demon was composed of the most fearsome creatures capable of devouring a person, a lion, a hippopotamus, and a crocodile. Imagine a creature with the head of a crocodile, the front body of a lion, and the back body of a hippo. According to Egyptian mythology, gaining entry into the underworld involved the removal of certain vital organs, which were then placed in jars. Once an individual had passed away, their heart would be weighed by Anubis, the god of embalming, against the feather of Ma'at, the goddess of injustice and truth. Should the heart prove heavier than the feather, indicting impurity, it would be unfortunate fate of Amit to devour it. Consequently, the restless spirit would wander eternally, trapped in a state of unrest. Number 2. Horus, the falcon god. Horus, the god of the sky, kingship, and protection, was depicted as a falcon or a man with a falcon head. His falcon form represents his connection to the heavens and his role as a sky deity. However, what makes Horus fascinating is his association with the pharaohs of Egypt. Egyptians believed that the pharaoh was the earthly embodiment of Horus, and the god's power was bestowed upon him. This raises an interesting question. Why did the ancient Egyptians link their rulers so closely to a falcon god? What qualities or powers did they believe the pharaohs had inherited from Horus? And number 1, Mafdet, the fierce cat goddess. Mafdet, an ancient goddess, possessed a formidable and intriguing nature, primarily associated with protection against venomous creatures and the administration of justice. Depicted as either a cat or a woman with a cat's head, Mafdet exuded power and authority. She was often depicted wearing a headdress adorned with scorpion tails or snakes, adding to her intimidating presence. Mafdet's unique traits made her a force to be reckoned with. While Mafdet's role as a protector from dangerous snakes was prominent, she had an additional, more fearsome purpose: execution. One representation of Mafdet shows a cat sprinting up an execution staff. If you found yourself on the wrong side of the pharaoh, encountering Mafdet was not a good sign. In the afterlife, she would ensure that evildoers faced decapitation using her infamous tool known as Mafdet's Claw. Interestingly, the concept of Mafdet arose from the observations made by the ancient Egyptians regarding cats bringing dead animals to their feet. They deduced that the feline goddess must be responsible for this behavior. In the case of Mafdet, however, the creatures she represented were the hearts of wrongdoers, which she had ruthlessly ripped out herself. Mafdet's association with justice and her unwavering loyalty to the pharaoh were evident in her actions. She was indeed a remarkable and formidable feline. In summary, Mafdet's representation as a cat goddess with extraordinary abilities and a penchant for justice and execution are truly captivating. Her connection to venomous creatures and her ability to protect against them added to her enigmatic persona. The ancient Egyptians recognized her as a force to be feared and respected. In exploring these strange traits of Egyptian gods, we are reminded of the ancient Egyptians' rich and complex belief system. From the daily journey of the sun to the associations between animals and divine attributes, each trait offers a fascinating insight into the ancient Egyptian psyche. As we ponder the peculiarities of these gods, we can't help but wonder about the deeper meanings behind their characteristics. What other traits might have existed in Egyptian mythology that are yet to be discovered? How did these beliefs shape the lives and culture of the ancient Egyptians? The enigmatic nature of these deities invites further exploration, leaving us with a sense of awe and curiosity about the strange and wondrous world of ancient Egypt. Thank you for joining us on the captivating journey through the strange traits of Egyptian gods. If you're hungry for more mythological adventures, be sure to check out our channel for a treasure trove of fascinating videos. But wait, did you hear the one about the ancient Egyptian cat who became a pharaoh? It was a perfect match. Leave your own joke in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to Ancient History for exclusive access to the strange traits of Egyptian gods. Join our community, share your jokes, and be part of the exploration.